Technology Integration Plan, Tip Number 3, by Taylor McCoy. Technology and Assistive Technology. As an educator, I will use technology and assistive technology to improve and maintain the functional capabilities of my disabled students so they may become more independent in all aspects of life. Some assistive technology examples that can help my students in the classroom as well as outside the classroom: voice recognition programs, screen enlargement applications, closed captioning, and hearing aids. The ADA has 5 titles in place to ensure that there is no discrimination and everyone has the same opportunity to access. While using the computer in the classroom, having softwares that can enlarge print and has voice recognition can be very beneficial to disabled students. Kinesiology/health and human performance. Kinesiology is the study of the mechanics of body movements. I have experience in this degree of coaching and mentoring under other experienced coaches. I have learned how the body works in the learning stages with that, such as cognitive, associative, and autonomous. I chose this degree so I can be a physical education teacher/coach and a volleyball coach. I also chose this path so I can educate others on the importance of physical activity. I learned that having a sedentary lifestyle can lead to serious problems down the road. I will practice what I preach and maintain a healthy, active lifestyle. My hobbies. My hobbies include volleyball, watching movies, and drawing. I have played volleyball since the 5th grade and it has always been a big part of my life. I played 2 years in college and due to injuries I decided to stop. I now coach volleyball at TAMUC as a student assistant coach and get to mentor under the head assistant coach. I plan on being a coach once I graduate and continues to keep volleyball a part of my life. I also absolutely love to watch movies. You don't have to ask me if I've seen a movie, because I have. I like every genre there is. I also like to draw, with charcoal mostly. I was also an art major for a while, and I just recently changed it to kinesiology. Philosophy of technology in the classroom. As an educator, I will integrate technology into my lessons plans, so I may keep every student engaged in a way they can relate to. Technology is now such a big part of our day-to-day lives, so that's why I believe using technology in a classroom will be very beneficial. I will keep technology use safe by blocking inappropriate sites and educating my students on cyberbullying. I aim to have a fun, safe classroom so I can keep an active learning environment. Utilization of technology. The most important thing to me about utilizing technology in the classroom is that my students use the technology successfully and the opportunity to have access to it. I know not every student I will have the means to own a tablet or to be able to create iMovie videos or to even print out assignments. I want my class to be able to have access to all of those things when completing assignments so I can add some fun into the class and for them to gain technology experience. Behaviorism theory. My favorite teaching theory is the behaviorism theory because I get a better understanding of my students. Behaviorism method of learning centers around measurable, predefined goals. Behaviorism learning is accomplished when proper response is demonstrated following a specific environmental stimulus. Behaviorism relates to how feedback is received, whether by consequences or positive feedback. Although it is shown responses followed by positive reinforcement are more likely to reoccur. For example, when an animal performs a specific task successfully, they receive a treat. Teaching methods. I have learned that as an educator, you can identify with your students' learning styles through visual, auditory, and kinesthetic/tactile processes. So, as I teach and put together lesson plans, I will use teaching methods that hit several learning styles so all of my students are included and learning. I do not like the teaching method of lecturing, where you deliver an oral presentation all class. Although I will be speaking out loud for my auditory learners, I aim to keep my class in the discussion method so I can gain better understanding of how my students learn and obtain information. I will also work my students in groups so they can learn to work with different individuals while using teaching props and visuals for them to learn from. Technology and school culture. I believe it is important to develop school culture around technology and the devices we use. Although it's the 21st century, I believe we must integrate technology slowly so that students and teachers can adapt in a positive way. The school must also have a technology policy in place to keep every faculty member and student safe and successful. Positive uses of technology. As I mentioned previously, technology in the classroom can be very beneficial in the learning process of the students. As a teacher, I will use Google Blogger to improve my students' collaboration skills and to keep my classroom friendly and safe. Students can post many things on their blogs, such as pictures, Word documents, and PowerPoints. They can also personalize their blog so it can be individualized to them. I will use Google Blogger because students can post and comment on other students' blogs. They can share compliments or constructive feedback on assignments as they continue to improve. Technology and lesson plans. I will apply technology into my weekly lesson plans by using software such as Prezi, Google Blogger, and PowerPoint for my students to use to complete assignments. I also plan to do group projects so that students can collaborate together with Google Docs so they can stay updated with each other on these assignments while using technology. I will also make use of the school's computer lab or tablets, whatever they have that is available, so that my students can be exposed to technology continuously. And my references.